Oh, well. I had to start chanting.
He puts a hood on.
This is my life now.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 85 of Bards and Nobles, the most amazing actual play RPG podcast in the United States of America. I am Brian the Dungeon Master, and tonight I am joined by...
Anthony Boyd playing Grit Scrindell.
Trey O'Neill playing Flint McShrimpton.
Andrew Danon playing Elon Musket.
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard VI.
Blake Harrison, 2020 president.
Charles Nelson playing Max Stormblade, the human paladin.
All right, Charles, who is going to give us the recap for this episode?
I'll let Boyd do it.
Boyd?
Awesome.
We stormed the Void's headquarters after an incident of spikes into the stairs. Then we came in, fought a giant robot. We just destroyed the robot. A cage of force has been put around us, and a Void member that we saw on the rooftops many, many moons ago has come sauntering up to us to talk.
She's hot.
Full circle. We all banged her.
Yep.
Last time or this time?
Yes.
We are currently banging her.
Oh, okay.
This is actually as a fire golem.
Mid banging through the force cage, she's
Our wiener is completely sane.
she speaks up.
Just a glory hole in the force cage.
All right.
We haven't banged anything in a long time. Let's have our
That's
bang.
true.
Don't take this from us, Brian.
There's no way I can get this back in this. Okay.
That's what she said.
She's saying, I was beginning to think we'd lost you guys to the cause. And the Dawnguard would never show up. It's a shame you've given the kings the shards, but there's still time. It doesn't look like he's activated the Ruin Engine yet. With your help, we can still stop him from happening.
I'm pretty sure he already happened. So, joke's on you.
You dumb bitch.
We are in a cage.
We got you.
She's like, that's fine. It looks like you've chosen sides. And then she begins to walk away.
Wait.
I'm a chill touch.
What
All
is
right?
it that you
As you try to cast the spell, the force cage absorbs it. You can't cast spells from inside the cage.
What do you think the Ruin Engine does?
He's like, oh, we know what it does. It's a detriment. It's the one thing that might hurt the Starfather.
And who is the Starfather?
I feel like we've had this conversation.
Yeah, but
Not
for
with her.
realsies this time.
She says, he's the true ruler, the one that we owe our allegiance to, not this false king.
What is he going to do to the planet?
When he comes here, that's of no consequence to us. We who are have shed our false fealty to this king and will show our allegiance to the Starfather. He'll take us out among the stars and into the void to where we truly belong, no longer trapped on this prison.
And I say in my head to the group, oh shit, this really is a cult. To her, I say, well, let's just all come in the cage and talk about it.
She's like, why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense at all. No, she says, what about you? What do you think's going to happen? Let's pretend the king has a chance of beating the Starfather. What do you think he's going to do when he wins? You think he'll stay here and rule peacefully? Or is he going to venture out into the stars himself and try to take his place?
I mean, if he leaves, then basically just leaves the planet to us to rule.
To who? You? And she hand waves towards all of you.
The king has ruled over this land peacefully for a millennia or more. There's no indication that he would sacrifice his kind-heartedness towards our people.
kind-heartedness?
Yes.
What has he done for you?
Have you not seen the prosperity of the kingdom?
Oh, sure. I see everyone living in this illusion of peace. But what has he done for you? And think about what you've done for him. You've what?
You say illusion of peace is being able to start a home and a family and live out your life in relative safety, not peace? Is that
It's
an illusion?
a peace based on a lie. The dwarves of Anvilmar are building an army. The Dragon's Maw alliance is falling apart as the claws of Tiamat sink their teeth in and build their own army.
Yes, these outside threats to the king's benevolence.
Sure. And when the king's gone?
If the king leaves, you're
I
assuming
thought
the king
you were
leaves.
afraid that he wouldn't leave.
No, I'm
He's
saying
afraid
he will.
leave.
The king's not going to win. I'm asking you if you can put your tiny minds together to imagine what would happen if he did win. What have you done for him? What has he done for you?
I literally just explained it to you.
No, your actual actions. What have you done for the king? You, the Dawnguard, yourselves.
We've aided him in his fight against... You know what? I don't need to tell you what
I
we've
was
done.
like, I died for him, for the shards.
Yeah, I don't need to tell you what we've done.
I'm heavily invested.
You don't deserve that intelligence.
Exactly. And that's where we are. You have chosen your side, and you'll rot with the rest of them. And she still continues to walk away.
I cast Dispel Magic on the Force Cage.
I just want to read this quote.
I send out...
Read this quote to you.
Yeah.
This spell can't be dispelled by Dispel Magic. Like, that's just verbatim in the
That's cool.
Force Cage. You still lose that spell slot, though.
I applied it.
Okay.
I knew that.
As you try,
I message out, hey, we're trapped here, but they're waiting on our signal. Should I give it?
I was like, I can tell them. It's like, I cast Sending to, oh shit. Yeah, I cast Sending. And that's my last level 3rd spell. I cast Sending to
Eustace.
All right. What do you say?
And so we've taken out taken out an Iron Guardian near our door. One of the Void Leaders is here. We're trapped in a Force Cage.
All right. As you try to cast a spell for the 3rd time now, the 3rd spell, it hits the Force Cage and dissipates. You can't cast spells out of the Force Cage.
All right.
Have you
I
tried
go
casting a
punch
spell?
the Force Cage.
It's made of pure Force energy, and it just boom, like reverberates back at you.
Fuck, and we all know the Force is female.
I've seen this in My Hero Academia. I punch it so hard that it doesn't matter.
Oh,
punch
okay.
Resistant.
Yep.
You reach beyond.
I reach
you go,
beyond.
Okay, you go plus ultra.
Plus Ultra.
Now what?
Nothing happens.
Still not.
It is still a cage that is little 1/2-inch diameter bars spaced a 1/2 inch apart.
How far is she away from us now?
Let's say it's like 30 feet.
Try casting a spell on her.
Walking away.
So you guys help the Starfather come. The Starfather then takes the king's place and rules over us. And you guys get what out of it?
She says, "You still don't get it, do you?"
Oh my god.
She says, "It's not about taking the king's place. This place is nothing. This isn't our home. This isn't where we belong. You, me, all of us. This is the lie. The Starfather will take us back."
You need to unplug from the Matrix.
He's
Free your mind.
He's one of the harbingers. He's one of the generals that came here and of his own free will has stayed here and built this kingdom. And you want us to leave and go back to a world of servitude to the Starfather.
She says, "What do you think was here before the king?"
I assume nothing.
Not you.
Bitch.
There were plenty here. You've met some of them. The primals, the beings that have been forced underground.
That fucking amethyst dragon?
That's one of them, yes. There's a number of them, and they know this day has come. They know it's coming. That's why there have been others gathering forces, gathering their power in preparation of this.
So if I flip sides, what's in it for me?
Freedom, truth, a life worth living.
Freedom from what?
Sorry.
You know what? All right.
She says, no. How do you think the king gathered his power? There were those in power before him, and he struck them down. He stole their power.
You seem to be upset that the king has power at all, but you have to look at how he's been using it. He has given this kingdom a chance to proliferate amongst this planet. Like, I don't understand what you think the Starfather is going to give you that the king has not.
This planet?
Yeah.
This kingdom? You've been beyond the firmament. You've seen what it looks like out there.
The nightmare?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the king protects us.
And the king will leave.
The king.
What do you think? What do you think would happen?
The Starfather is going to do?
Take us with him. That's what I've been trying to tell you. We can leave this nightmare.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Can you breathe in space? Just curious.
But you or like your
Her.
character?
You can.
The girl.
Here. I'll leave you with this. This is like talking to a brick wall.
You've not made any convincing arguments.
And she pulls out a little device. And
It's a dildo.
nope, not quite.
But close.
It's bees actually. And she touches one bead, and an image above it appears, and you see Thorzug, and you see the soldiers, and you see Eustace and the rest of the Shimmering Knights, and it's almost like a video recording of them kind of like sneaking through hallways of a warehouse. But up above them, it doesn't seem to look like they've noticed. There's a group of just shadowy figures basically trailing them, about to ambush them. And she's like, if you want to stick with your king and you want to cast your lot with him, then go. Go save them. Go save your friends. And then she touches another one of these anal bead magic device computer things. Another image appears, and it shows 5-6 different hooded figures standing over a horizontal steel or metal framed portal. And within the portal is just like a shimmering image of what looks like it looks like the void of space. It looks like stars. It looks like a fleet of alien looking just craft moving through. And the hooded figures are all like, they're obviously completing some type of ritual or doing something with their hands.
I ain't gonna lie, those ships look dope.
She says, choose. Just save them, cast your lot with the king, and save your friends, those idiots, the Shimmering Knights or whatever they call themselves.
I mean, joke's on you, they're not our friends.
Or step through the doors and end this ritual. And so with that, the images go away, and she begins walking away.
Both of those options seem like we would be supporting the king. Because she said, go save your friends, or go.
Well, first off, she's under the mistake that we think that those people are our friends.
Yeah, well, fuck those guys.
Oh, is Thorzug not your buddy anymore? Did I read you guys wrong?
We hated Thorzug from the beginning. You read
Gotcha.
We got you this time, Brian.
Gotcha.
We all colluded.
We're in goats.
But I mean, at least one of you, Baron, recognizes. I mean, there's soldiers that you guys have fought with before.
Yeah, I recognize.
Are there any centaurs in there that we fought with before?
No centaurs. You guys wiped them out.
Any crab women?
I'm debating whether or not I should send the signal just so that they're not waiting on us.
I mean, if no one's saying anything else to her, she's left. She's walked down the hallway and into the shadows.
What? Can you open the force cage?
We can't do either of those options if we're still in here.
A full minute goes by as you guys just looking around at each other, silent.
Is the cage like originating from someplace like in the floor?
No.
It came from above us.
They're waiting on us. Do you think I should just?
Yes, God, hit the signal. Do something.
I do something.
Well, that's probably a magical signal, I would think.
We'll find out.
At this point,
Yep.
the force gauge just dissipates.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
all right. Well, we're free.
I rush to the ritual room.
I send the signal.
Yep.
All right.
Ritual room.
We rush forward after. I rush forward after the direction that she went.
Okay.
Goodbye, Aaron.
You head down the northwest hallway, and you just met with like 2 double doors.
Are they locked?
Do you go to open them?
Yep.
All right. Nope, they're not locked.
I unlocked them.
You have accidentally locked it now. You toggled the switch when you should have flipped the toggle.
Doors unlocked. Damn it.
I tried my best to open them.
All right. I mean, you open them. You throw it open, and in this room, it looks like it's just this long abandoned like ballroom with multiple tables set out and whatever. But I mean, it's like dusty and
Yeah.
Like they haven't been there in a while. All right. Well, we need to find that ritual room, so we should keep looking.
Yeah. We'll keep
Is
looking.
Did she point out the room where the ritual was happening, or she just showed it to us?
Should have showed it to
she
us.
just showed it to you guys.
Okay.
With
But
her
I mean, there was
anal
also
beads.
that huge double door with the magic and lights flickering
yes.
beyond it when you guys
that-
first walked into
I
it.
strike it with my anvil.
Your anvil? You have an anvil?
Yeah, there's always been an anvil attached to the opposite end of my anchor.
Huh. As a counterweight.
Yeah,
Got it.
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Yo.
Yeah.
I would actually, before we leave that room, I want to pick up the golem's arm with the chain.
And attach it to yourself.
Okay.
Now he's got it hurt.
For what purpose?
He's got a Hellboy arm now.
I'm just gonna kind of just wrap it on me so I can hold it for study later.
All right. I mean, what are you gonna try to reverse engineer from it?
I want extendo arms.
You got him.
How awesome would that be? I mean, it may not work, but
Yeah,
look
it's
at it
probably
later.
not gonna work.
damn it, Brian. Rule of cool, Brian. That's
Let's
all right.
see. You guys go to the big double door, and you said you hit it.
Yeah, just
What are you hitting it with?
my anchor.
All right, give me an attack roll.
16.
All right.
That was mine. That was mine. There's extra ones over there, though.
You strike it, and the doors blow open. And down at the end of the corridor, you see the exact image that the Void member woman, you guys don't know her name,
We don't ask for
showed you.
names.
Yeah, you guys have never introduced yourself to anyone
I call it.
ever at this point.
Oh, we're the Dawnguard.
And at the far end of the hallway, you see the image that she showed you of the number of hooded figures standing over this looks almost like a Stargate laid on its side. Just they seem to be conducting this ritual as arcs of lightning and magic are shooting between each of them. Glyphs are glowing along the edges of it, and there's just this liquid shimmering image of void space.
And starships.
And she walked away from
Mhm.
this.
I look at Grits and I say, ride or die, baby.
You right, Keybay? I pull up my dagger and I'm like, let's go. And I'm right behind Keybay.
I'm just going to like run in there and just throw my shoulder into one of the
The portal.
ritualists. Try
And I
knocking
just
them into
straight
the portal.
shank another one.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing instead of waiting to see what
I'm
happens
going
after they do that?
to run in and try to throw one of them into the portal.
All right.
We're just like, run!
I don't know.
World Star!
I don't know what this is, so I'm just
You're
waiting.
not even there anymore.
That's true. I chased the other direction.
I've fallen behind, but I'm a giant fire monster, so I try not to get too close to everybody that's my friends. I block the door.
Max?
I go in. I'm not gonna push any of them into the portal, but I'm gonna like wait and see what happens. And if they start fighting back, then I'll jump in.
All right.
if they defend themselves.
Oh God! He just stabs one.
Surprise, bitches!
All right. The three of you, they offer no resistance, and they you shank one and push his body into the portal, and like a puddle, it just like ripples outward, and you see his body just like essentially just floating in space. You see him boil and freeze over all at once.
I almost jumped in that.
Kive, same with your guy. You strike him down. Elon, same with yours. You throw him in, and the other three that are still, they don't seem to have reacted. They seem to be fully focused in what they're doing. But Kibe, Elon, and Grits, you see an arc of light shoot up from the glyph on the portal, and it now just like attaches to your chest. You don't feel it. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it's now just attached to you. When you move, it follows you like it's.
Oh shit! I just throw the rest of them in.
Yes, let's throw the rest of them in.
The power of my crystal
All right, and do what?
and fight the darkness.
Don't think that's how that works.
As you begin to move away, you take like 4 or 5 steps, and it begins ripping at like not just your chest, but it's almost like your soul, and it begins to be painful. Do you still fight it and move away?
Well, I wasn't. I was just circling around, like throwing.
Yeah,
the
as
other
soon as you
guys.
took one guy in, it happened, and then you can't skip to the next guys. Is what I'm.
Oh, so like even if I'm moving around it, it just starts tugging on me.
You're in his position now.
Exactly.
You're
that's what
trapped.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh well. I just start chanting.
He puts a hood on.
This is my life now.
So what are you guys doing? Half of you are entwined with this magical Stargate. The other half are just watching to see what happens, and you're watching what happens.
Okay.
I'm going to try and
Because I have a concussion.
shoot
What do
one
we
of the
think
other
the
guys.
Stargate is?
I think it's a Stargate.
But
It's just a gate into space.
Yep.
is this the void that's doing this, or that we think this is like?
I think the
void.
Stargate is the void, like literally.
Okay.
I'm going to try and shoot one of the other Void members on the gate.
I shove Grits into the port.
I accept my fate.
Yeah?
You do realize you'll
Yeah?
be the one stuck.
Is that what happens?
No, it's not what happened.
Does this portal have like a physical structure, or is it?
Yeah, there's like a rim of metal, and that's where these glowing glyphs are on top of. And the light is shooting out from the glyph and like attached to 3 of you so far.
Can we see?
It's
can Max and I
Fizzleworth
see
all
this, or
over
we just see
again.
that They're stuck.
Huh?
Can Max and I see?
Yeah, you can see what happened.
Okay.
Baron, I mean, have you backtracked now, or are you still
Do I
hunting
know where
after?
she went?
No, this floor is covered in dust, and it looks like there's no tracks or footprints anywhere. Almost like she disappeared or teleported or despawned out of the way.
Down. I say blast, and then I head back.
Went out of your render
She'll be in a
range.
later cutscene.
Yeah.
As you head back in, you see the sight before you of 3 of the Dawnguard who are now attached to this portal. The other 2 are just looking on as Elon is just shooting the others.
Yeah. So there's this portal. Does it look like there's an energy source at all from it? Or does it?
There's 6 glyphs.
There's some glyphs.
Yeah, there's 6 glyphs on the edges of the portal, 3 of which have now bonded to 3 Dawnguard members.
I shoot that glyph.
Which
Which
glyph? I
one?
said 3. You said that.
The one that's attached to my good buddy Kibe.
Okay. All right. Give me an attack roll.
Shoots Kibe.
My soul.
Then sings my song.
30.
30. Yeah, it hits.
Jesus, how'd you get 30 on a hit attack?
I rolled an 18.
Wow.
How do you have plus 12?
I don't think I get any bonuses or anything, right?
For hitting an object?
Well, there's people within 5 feet or whatever.
You can't sneak attack an object. There's nothing to sneak attack.
I feel like
That coffee table never saw it coming.
I would argue you could always sneak attack an object.
What if it's a mimic?
There's Colossus Slayer.
It's a colossal glyph.
I'm still
10 damage.
confused about how you added 12 to your attack roll.
Oh,
It's called it's called min-maxing.
because I have a dexterity of 5, and then I have a proficiency bonus of 4, and then
That's 9.
I get +2 because I took archery, and
That's 11.
I think it's a +1 rifle because of the
There's
scope.
there's the question mark.
Because
There's
of the
asterisk.
scope.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what Krognak had a +11 because of that.
All right. I mean, you hit it. Roll your damage.
For 10.
All right.
For 10.
There's no more bonuses. What bonuses do you want on there?
Well,
Can we do a tripping
I
attack
was
on the
asking
portal?
specifically about sneak attack and Colossus. I assumed it was no to both of those, so 10 damage.
Colossus for what? It being bigger or having taken damage?
Having to have it.
It's essentially the building.
Can we skip this? I gotta go too.
Having taken damage.
So how much damage was it?
10.
10. All right. It blows off and there's a spark of light. You don't blow any chunks in it, but Guede, you take 10 necrotic damage.
Obviously, we just need to die.
Dims the rules.
So what are you guys doing?
I try to run away from it.
How
How much damage do I take, Brian?
How far are you getting? You just run away? Because as soon as you take like more than 2 steps, it starts to rip at your
Like it physically,
soul.
it's like
Yeah.
If I start, it's gonna like literally rip a piece of me out.
Yeah.
All right, I step back into place. I'm like, guys, move on. Kill the woman.
How high is the how high is the
soul.
ceiling?
And what happened to the
Throw your
guys
pup-
that I
throw your
was
pup in.
shooting?
The what?
What happened to the guys that I was shooting?
Oh, give me attack rolls.
I have about 27 guys make the pub attack on the other ones.
17 is the first one.
All right, it hits, and it no matter what you roll, it kills him.
Okay. And then I'll kill the other two, I guess.
Sure.
That was the nat 20.
He just
And then
Just pink
and then
dust.
10.
For damage? Or
No,
what?
those are just hits.
Oh yeah. I mean, they hit. They're not.
Okay.
They're not trying to dodge or anything.
Well, yeah.
With those 3 extra spots open, the 3 of you that are attached, you feel it begin pulling at you like there's not enough holding it back, and it's beginning to rip and do damage to you, just to like your
Sorry,
your
guys.
being.
if I get closer to it, does it hurt less?
A little bit, yeah. Like you're within range to like touch it or whatever. But even though there's now like wild energy from where those guys were standing, just cackling around like little tentacles of lightning that have nowhere to go, so it's feeding back to all 3 of you.
Okay.
I was like, never mind. I was like, I'm just gonna teleport away and just revive my corpse.
I'm going to use rope trick.
3 points of necrotic damage to everyone who's still attached to it as it's getting worse and worse.
Okay.
Max, what do we do?
I have no idea.
I'm going to cast rope trick,
Okay.
and I'm going to tie the rope to myself, and then I'm going to jump in the portal.
Okay.
Max?
You still have to travel how many? 10 feet up into it?
No, it just opens it. I'm jumping into the Stargate portal.
I thought you were just like, all right, guys, goodbye.
Can you describe that again?
So I'm gonna cast rope trick, which opens a portal and anchors the rope,
Yeah.
so I don't have to move to tie it off. I'm gonna tie the other end of the rope to myself, and then I'm gonna jump into the Stargate portal so that I can just see what's on the other side and pull myself back.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I'm talking to Max. I say, Max.
I'm praying to the Star Father for his forgiveness. Long may he reign. My soul is his command as long as he doesn't kill me.
Max, is there any aid Bahamut can lend us?
I have no idea.
I'm not here to point fingers at how worthless your God is.
I mean, I'm going to inspect the room.
Is there an off
Anything we
switch?
missed?
Is there an off switch?
No. You feel like the only way to possibly alleviate this pain that's ripping through your chest right now, ripping through your soul, is if there were other bodies to take that excess energy at those other 3 spots. Really, the only thing to interact with, the only thing that's not the same color as the background is this portal.
Did Elon see the people who got like boiled and frozen? when
Yeah,
they
but
jumped
I'm a
in the
robot.
portal?
I don't have to breathe.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have to breathe. He doesn't take damage.
I asked Aaron.
I take
Or freeze or boil.
Yeah.
I asked Aaron for the light rods.
I give him the what rods?
I don't know the rods you have.
The immovable
The
rods?
rod in your
Rods,
pants.
motherlicker. No, like the signal rods.
Oh, okay. I have the signal rod. Yeah.
I activate them.
He's activated them like 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You keep clicking the button, nothing's happening.
Basically, I mean, I don't know. I die. How does that change?
I can't take this anymore. I gotta get out.
So, are there any void members left?
No, you guys
Gotcha.
have killed all of
That's
them.
what I thought.
We definitely should have just killed these guys from afar.
Hindsight.
Shrimp and Max, what are you guys doing? You see Elon just standing up on the edge, about to jump in. Grits is I guess both hands on the portal, just kind of giving in. Keybay's looking around lackadaisically. He's got the rod and he's mashing the button like a madman.
And we can trick the Shining Knights into taking it.
Oh, they're probably dead now.
Oh, sweet, they're dead. I gotta live so I can rub it in his face, piss on his grave.
Actually, instead of jumping into the Stargate portal, I'm going to try it and climb up into my rope trick portal.
Nice.
He takes the bitch out action.
I got an
like
idea.
to cast meld into stone.
No, this is work stone. I can't do it. Can I put my hand into the
How long is your rope?
60 feet.
All right.
6 inches?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you start climbing up, once you get like 10 feet away, you start taking damage. Like it starts hurting because I feel like at this point, I thought I described it.
Yeah.
But the further you get away from it,
No,
the
you
more
did.
damage.
You-
All right.
I'm aware of that.
All right, cool. Take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
You keep climbing.
I mean,
Yes.
is the ceiling now 60 feet tall?
No.
Because it was 10 feet earlier.
All right, so it goes up to the ceiling. All right, you climbed up and you're in the rope trick.
Yeah.
You're
just
in your
the
extra
portal.
dimensional space.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You've severed it. So now Keybay and Grits, the feedback has gotten even stronger now because there's only 2 recipients for it. You guys, 11 points of necrotic damage as it's pulsing completely. Yours is severed.
Yeah. And then I am going to start taking shots at my...
You can't from inside there.
Yeah, I can. Here. Let's see here.
Can anyone get in that hole?
Attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance into or out of the extra dimensional space. It's not a bunker that you carry with you.
If I stick the gun out, I
You can't like marine bunker rush people. That's not how this works.
Can
Not with
anyone
that
get into
attitude.
that?
Yeah.
Anyone can climb into that hole.
Yeah. As long
Yeah,
as
he
you've
has to
got
climb into it. You have to make your way around to where his is at because you guys are at different spots.
How far away is that hole from me?
You move
can
around.
fly to
I don't know. It'd probably be like 2 or 3 more. 30 feet.
I Misty step to it.
All right, you Misty step to it, and as you Misty step to the hole, I mean, you still have to enter it,
Yeah.
right?
Get in the hole.
All right.
I'm just gonna sit here and die.
Give me 22 points of necrotic damage. All right.
Keep Misty
So you
step.
jump in Elon's hole.
Yeah, you do.
Did it
Keybay.
sever? Did it sever?
Do you close it? Or did you closed it to sever the tie earlier, right?
No.
Okay, so it was still hurting you then. So you still took the damage that they
If
took.
I can't shoot out of it, it can't come get me in my interdimensional space.
Them's the rules.
You said it can't cross.
It can't cross.
Right, attacks, but you have to close it to pull up.
The rope's still out there. But, I mean, unless the energy is traveling up the rope and into my hole. That's not how this works, Brian.
Right, okay.
If I can't
You have a connection. This is not an attack, all right? You have a connection to this thing. To fully sever this connection, you would have to close the hole. I feel like I'm not making up ridiculous things. Does this not make sense?
It does make sense.
Right?
Can he just freely close and reopen the hole? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can contract.
It's just a zipper, just zip, zip.
All right, you get into his hole with him.
Do you blink your hole to sever the connection?
Yeah.
All right, so you take another 12 points of necrotic damage, Guede. Max and Elon, you guys, and Baron, still standing there dumbfounded, looking at what's happening in front of you.
Quite true.
Can I try to hop out?
Keep it. You're about to be taking a ton of shit.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. This next one kills me. Pretty much.
We can revive you.
I'd go up to Guede and like lay on hands for 20 points.
Okay.
Max, let's drag him away from here.
It seems to hurt them when they try to get away. He should climb the rope.
What?
This is a new cliff.
How do we know that?
Because I see them like groaning in pain as they try to move away.
Maybe they're not strong enough. Maybe they need our aid. Let's pull them away from it.
Yeah, get closer to the
Guede,
portal.
does it hurt when you try to move away?
Yes, pretty bad. Feels like my soul's dying.
We need to get him away from it as soon as possible.
Try climbing the rope and going into that other dimension to where maybe that'll. It appears to cut
That's
the
where
connections on the other two.
You know what?
Either that or we're both dead in the hole. He doesn't
How
know.
big is the Stargate hole?
The thing's like 30 feet across.
Bye-bye, Guede.
This portal is like 30 feet across.
Can I jump it?
You could certainly try to jump it if you wanted to.
Because I kind of want to. Say goodbye to this sweet. I don't have to make any more decisions if I jump into this hole, guys.
It's true.
Y'all have chosen the wrong path.
That's the coward's path. Don't take that path.
Yeah. I mean, what are my choices? I can attack the glyph, which hurts me. I can move away from the glyph, which hurts me.
It wasn't hurting you when you were like when the three of you were up on it. It wasn't hurting you. It was when you tried to move away.
I'm moving.
And then when the other ones died, that energy feedback like pulsed and then hurt you.
Well, you said when Baron shot it hurt him.
Yeah, when Baron.
Yeah, when he attacked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I did say that.
So essentially, what that gives me, Guede's actions are he can not move,
Die.
potentially, die eventually, maybe of old age.
I've got a lot of healing spells. I can just keep patching you up.
I can attack the glyph. Which
Kill
I
yourself.
assume there's like 5 of them attached to me at this point. I can jump in the hole. That seemed to kill people. Or
To be fair, they were dead before they hit the hole. Some of them.
yeah.
I think one just got pushed without any
Yeah.
damage.
I can pull him back and ask him.
I mean,
Throw a rope in there.
Hey, bro.
I don't have any sort of magical ability to do anything to my surrounding. I can try to. Now, what happens if I just like finger the glyph? Just like get in there deep, like.
How many fingers?
I've only got the one.
So it's a fist.
It's more of a fist.
All right, so you jam your pincer into the glyph.
Yeah.
And as you make contact, you have a fleeting image, a vision of this golden city, just full of massive spires that are star-shaped, but it's like each of the spires are hundreds and hundreds of feet high. And it's just like super dense metropolitan area and like much way crowded city, but it looks like it's flying top down through space.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Interesting.
You get another vision of earlier what this room looked like is the 6 void members who were essentially just you channeling the power that is coming from this portal, and it looks like the power is just going straight up. And this vision, you kind of zoom out from, you go through the earth, through the city of Thibodeau, up into the sky, and you see like this dome, a firmament almost, and there's just this tiny little hole where like energy just seems to be shooting straight up. And then you pull your hand back and you're back in the room, and you're just like, Max is there comforting you softly on the back with his lay of hands. Shrimp is there just burning. Baron's there with his gun, doesn't know what to do with it. You see the faces of Grits and Elon keep blinking into existence and blinking out of existence at the top of a rope.
I pull out my sword and I cut this tendril.
All right.
Kill Kibe.
It passes through you. The sword passes through the tendril. And it kind of just sends a feedback of energy to both of you. You realize that almost like electricity, now that there's 2 points of contact, there's less, voltage going to both of you. So amperage. All right, you both take 5 points of necrotic damage.
It's another electricity word.
As opposed to the 12 and 22 that you took earlier when you were the only one connected to it.
All right, we have two options. We can either get Kibe up the rope, or all 6 of us grab onto this thing.
Let's get Kibe up the rope.
I say we all attach to it.
I come out of the hole. I was like, you know what? Ride or die, Kibe, and I reattach to the.
God damn it! To the
Yes.
If Kibe's
You feel its pull on you lessen just a little bit.
All right.
As he connects to it.
Roll more damage.
Let's do this.
Just as a last ditch
But
effort,
you didn't strike it. You didn't move away from it. There's
as a last ditch effort, I tried to communicate using my crystal to the Sun King.
okay. What do you say?
He's in this.
Help!
The Star King's got me.
Star King's got me.
No response.
Okay.
He's abandoned us. Obviously, I'm just gonna go with the group. I'll come out of my little hidey hole and reattach.
All right.
With our powers combined.
Wishy-washy.
It'll give us more time to figure out what to do. Since
We had
that
5
obviously
out of
didn't
6
work.
problems solved.
And almost
now
one
we
dead
have
Kibe.
3 of 6 problems solved.
Yes.
Let's all grab.
Guys, join us. Grab on.
No.
Do it.
No.
Save Kibe.
No.
Do it, you
Everyone
coward.
else does it. Besides Baron, I'll attach the wolf pup, and then we'll all kill Baron.
That is the best deal I have heard.
Max, attach.
Why?
It feels really
Why
good.
would I do this?
Ride or die.
Right. Because if we can
Why did you reattach?
if we can dissipate the power, maybe we can all break it with our will. I don't know.
What?
I mean,
Was that working
With
for
the
you
power of
before?
love.
well, it was only 3 of us attached, so
Wasn't hurting anybody when we had people attached.
it's
Oh
true.
my god, how much longer is this episode?
How long do you plan on staying attached?
Forever.
Until we figure out what
You guys
Until the
do.
Starfather gets here.
Who all's attached to it now?
myself.
The original three?
three.
All right. Lots of progress.
Max, I just want to say we can make new friends. And I shove Baron towards the table. You're now on fire.
You guys notice that the image in the portal has slightly shifted, slightly changed. And you see
Does it give
just
us a
like legions, like these battalions of hundreds and hundreds of just these like mechanical constructs, but like with skulls as heads, and they're just marching.
Oh shit, we need to be on these guys' team.
The team with the guys who have skulls for heads.
Those are probably good guys.
Yeah. Those are the people we need to align with.
Look, you can't just
I mean, it's
judge
better
people by the way they
I'd rather
look.
be at the side of the devil than in his path.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just look at all the other people that's marching alongside. Oh, wait, it's all skull heads.
What are you guys doing?
Someone's got to entertain these skull heads.
Hello, my
Max,
baby.
I have
Hello,
no
my
clue what we
darling.
need to do here. These idiots have reattached themselves.
Well, how long does that portal rope thing stay there?
I can keep it open for
An hour.
An hour, yeah.
I feel like
All right.
an hour has gone by.
So we can all attach, see if this works or not, and if it doesn't, we can just use the rope thing and sever it.
All
Are
right.
you sure Bahamut had nothing?
I ask Bahamut. I do a little prayer, Bahamut prayer thing, and see, Bahamut, can you help us fight the Starfather?
Divine intervention, baby.
Roll a D100. On a 0, 0, and a 1, he'll respond.
Wow.
No matter what you roll, say it's a 0, 0, and a 1. This is the moment this entire podcast has been building to. Here it comes.
Oh, it's in the episode. Next episode.
Find out next. No, it's 35.
You pray as hard as you can, and you get nothing back.
All right, so I look at the group and I say, with this new information of the skull heads, let's just run and die. The three of us die, they live. And then we don't have to worry about this question ever again.
Just climb the rope.
Just
All right,
climb
fine.
the rope.
We climb back up the rope. I climb back up the rope. Tell me how many times I need to roll to live through this exertion.
Yeah, you make it up to the rope. You take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
That's how far you had to travel.
Alrighty, I guess everybody,
Back up.
all of us back up. in the rope.
Is that what all of you did?
Sure. Let's get all three of us back up in the rope, and I'll close the
All right,
rope.
you guys take 17 points. We'll say it's that.
All right. So
All right, so
now
no
we're
one's
all
attached
up
to the
there.
stairs.
Yeah, now there's just this portal, and you see the image is wavering and like staticky and distorted now.
Yes.
And the glyphs are all lighting up, and there's just erratic energy. And then everything just kind of goes still. And I mean, you guys all jumped into the portal?
Yeah, all three of us did.
Oh, the three of you?
The rope trick portal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did jump up into that.
Yeah.
Stop. just answer me.
I'm standing as a fire monster in the doorway.
You haven't moved this entire time.
Nope.
It's just crackling, just giving a nice.
I'm like backed up as it's flailing about,
I'm
and
next to
I
Max.
hold my shield.
All right.
They are whatever they need to be to not interact with that.
Exactly.
You tell them.
The room goes quiet. The portal in the middle, as you guys have all disconnected from it, goes still, and the reflective image, this window into another world, just kind of fades out and stones over as the middle portion of this whole portal has now just become a stone table. The portal itself, the light just fades slowly and it dies out.
So now we can't
Alrighty.
see what's coming.
Yep. And so you guys, it's quiet for a few seconds, and you hear some explosions happening upstairs. And right now, that's where we'll end the episode.
Grits,
Good
we
job.
both agree we should just kill ourselves.
I just ride or die, keep it.
So if Elon had jumped in the portal with the rope, would that have severed the rope?
I don't know, man. I don't think that far ahead. What kind of fan mail or messages do we have this
This
time?
comes to us via Instagram from A Aldridge 71. So I have no idea if this will get read, but I'm a huge fan and I love you guys so much. And I had a theory that the wolf has been a vampire for a very long time, and the Crabman knows this.
I feel like we've read that one before.
We have not, but two people have come to the same conclusion.
It's same theory, yeah.
I also would like to say my favorite steed was Grit's Displacer Beast. I'm so sad it's gone. Anyways, I love you guys. Keep doing a great job. You're a real inspiration to my D&D game. Well,
Thank
time
you.
out. Why do you keep trying to give away my biscuit?
I didn't know it was yours. It was just sitting right here on mine.
You took it.
Oh, yeah.
You pushed it over to him.
You took it back and then put it back, so I assumed it
because
wasn't
I thought
yours.
there was an extra one. I thought you were going to
Oh, no, my bad.
Thanks to Tarken Davis, our highest level patron.
Give me my biscuit back, Aaron.
And
Appreciate it.
thank you to all of our patrons.
Yeah.
For buying us these biscuits so we can't stop throwing at each other.
Fuck your biscuits.
Got some 8-hour-old biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I'm probably still going to eat it.
There you go.
If you want to help provide some more biscuits and beer for us.
Yeah. Go to patreon.bardsnobles.com. We got some pretty slick rewards, and we thank you greatly for your support. If you want to rock some Bards Nobles swag, go to shop.bardsnobles.com and check out all of our social media accounts: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Every one of them.
Tell us what we should have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
How would you have gotten out of that situation?
yeah. What would you have done? And that's it.
That's
Anybody
it.
else?
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Die!